What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tubi Movie Review. Our movie that we're reviewing today is called Thought Process. It came out in 2015. It's 40 minutes long, and the description states, Nicole plays by her own rules, but after a disturbing turn of events, she decides to change courses and find a better future for herself. So the movie starts off with Nicole's sister returning home, and she walks into her living room and she's tight because she sees Nicole asleep on the couch, and there's some dude asleep on the couch with her. So as soon as she starts yelling at Nicole, the dude gets up and he runs out the house. So then she has to talk with Nicole, and she explains that this is her second strike, and if anything else happens, she's going to have to find somewhere else to live. Her sister then tells her that the cable guy will be coming by later, and she needs Nicole to let him in and just take care of the cable stuff. Nicole agrees, and then we cut to a scene where the cable guy shows up, and of course Nicole's being super flirty with the guy while he's trying to do his job. One thing leads to another, and they end up starting to have sex in the living room. And then, of course, shortly after, Nicole's sister returns home, and she catches them having sex right in her living room. Nicole's sister then tells her that she has to go. Nicole pleads with her, telling her that she has nowhere to go since her mama died, but her sister has had enough. So she kicks Nicole out. But after she kicks Nicole out, she gets her a job with a friend of hers at a club. So Nicole starts working at the club as the owner's personal assistant. And of course, she gets a little flirty and gets a little hands-on with the owner, which then makes some of the other people working there upset, especially the owner's wife's cousin, who's one of the women working there. The owner's wife's cousin catches Nicole and the owner having sex one day, and she records it and sends it to her cousin. Her cousin then comes up to the club the next day and confronts the owner about having an affair, and she makes the owner fire Nicole. So Nicole is sad and distraught because she done lost her job, and then she has nowhere to go. Nicole then moves in with one of her friends, who's a bigger thot than she is, and she encourages her to get on Backpage to make some money. She helps Nicole make the page, and then within no time, Nicole starts getting orders and she starts going out and making money. Nicole is having a good time. She's making good money until one day she goes to a guy's house, and he's there with his friend, and they start acting real shady, and then they don't pay her and eventually end up raping her. So then we go to a scene where Nicole's sister is in the cemetery, and she's at a gravesite, and she's crying. And we obviously think it's because Nicole has passed away from what she was doing. But then she returns to the car, and we see Nicole sitting in the passenger seat, and she asks Nicole if she's sure she doesn't want to go see Mama's grave. And Nicole says, yeah, right now she still, feels ashamed about her past. It seems that Nicole has changed her life around after the last experience. She's got a job, she's got back with her boyfriend, and her sister's happy the way she's turned her life around. So it's that time, y'all, for my Tubi movie review scorecard. So as far as the category cinematography goes, I give this film a C. It wasn't the worst film I've ever seen, but it definitely was on the amateur side of shooting and editing. As far as acting performance goes, I gave it a C minus. I mean, Nicole wasn't half bad. Her sister was better. And if you've seen when Nicole was having sex with the club owner, the faces he was making, most of his acting wasn't really believable in this movie. So I was generous to give it a C minus. And as far as the script and story goes, I gave this film a C minus as well. I mean, it didn't have much of a story. Nicole was just doing a lot of that stuff, and then in the end, she had a happy ending, luckily, but she didn't really go through no trials and tribulations or have a real journey through her story. So I know it was only a 40-minute film, but it could have had more to it. So that's why overall, I gave this movie a C minus. I mean, it's not a half bad watch, but it definitely could have been a lot better with the cinematography and the storyline. So, and the acting performances could also have been better. So, all in all, for a 40-minute film, though, it was a decent watch. So that's my review of the movie Thought Process. I'd love to hear you guys' comments or opinions if you saw the movie. Definitely comment down below, and hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks.